Gyro without much buff. I'm never a fan of this, but he's the type of hero that stands his ground, and that is a big deal. He buys both the BKB and the Satanic, so removing the silences, the fatal bonds, all of those things are gonna be quite nice for him. Overall, it's a good Gyro pick. I just don't like that they don't have any buffs for him.
Exactly. He's not exactly. He can't go Superman mode, I like to call it. You don't have a Superman draft where you have this one guy who you just give all the buffs to, and he can take it all. And Dawnbreaker, I mean, a little bit more disable, a little bit more burst damage as well, but that is burst physical as opposed to the center, and this is very much a backup sort of hero as opposed to the frontliner who goes in first. So Adzantick has a hell of a lot of work to do this game. He's got great backup though, like amazing follow up, but he does have to be the one that goes in.
Yeah, but I wasn't impressed with his performance in the previous game, and he actually had somebody
No.
to play with. Who does he play with now? NARMAN, Dukalis, they
Yeah.
don't really allow you to get kills. Boom can, but I think Team Tickles, they're gonna be having to bring in the numbers in this game a lot of times. And early game, even if you bring the numbers, the split is still the ultimate team fight tool.
Yes, exactly. That is in the window where you can just win fights by bringing all five to a fist fight. You're working into the Brewmaster, and you're also going to not have your rupture available if you think that the Pangolier will be there, because otherwise you need him to stop off that Rolling Thunder. You will not win versus Brew and Pangol at the same time. No way.
Yeah, it's very hard to do, but I'm looking at Shad here. Shad for me is the X factor. Adzantick, he might have a tough job this time around, so I'm actually okay with him being on the back foot a bit and putting more emphasis in the farm. But if Team Tickles are fighting, Shad needs to be in the vicinity, and he has to be careful not to be dying in those fights. It is not an easy job to do, so if he does it properly, Team Tickles can win. If not, I think Nemiga, they have it in the bag again.
Yeah, I feel very confident standing behind you on that. This Bloodseeker can absolutely get out of control, become an absolute menace, run over everybody, because he has a lot of these turnaround tools at his disposal, right? Like the moment where you think you're going to kill him and instead somebody dies and he doubles his HP, you can get several of those moments in a single fight with good backups from the Solar Guardian, from a nice swap, from the rock dropping, etc. There's a lot of those chances, and in general, the synergy with Fatal Bonds, right? Everybody getting low. Bloodseeker loves that. But yeah, that is the carry that needs to do a bunch of the heavy lifting earlier on already.
We love people getting low as well, because then that means there's gonna be so many kills in a game. What the hell is that? If that is what angels look like, I don't want to see one.
You're
What
gonna
the?
go down into hell with Warlock, Doom, and the rest of the fellas.
Okay, now that's a tough one. But is there a place where people are pretty, right? Is there like is that option available?
Sweden.
Okay, makes sense. I'm moving. Anyways, so we still didn't really give our predictions to who wins. We gave our ideas of what needs to happen for each of the team to actually make a good game happen for themselves. But Gibbs, Tickles, or Nemiga?
Tickles or Amiga, they did tempo pretty well once. I'm gonna say they're going to do it well once again. I have faith in Team Tickles. They got all the tools once again. It's not a shutout in the draft, so show me the outplay.
Wow, you really like being wrong today, don't you, Gibbs?
I do.
Okay. I really like what the Nemiga have. I think if the gyro hits critical mass, and he has every tool to do so. So, Crystallis, Aghanim's, Satanic, you get that early on. Bye-bye. Game is over. You just stand your ground, and I don't know if Tickles can kill you. You don't have to go high ground, but you can just be on the aggressive, right? If you're not getting kicked into the enemy base, swapped into the enemy base, you're gonna be fine. But the ward does get the ward in the mid lane, so Malrine is not gonna be having the extra vision, and there will be extra gold for Team Tickles. So overall, a pretty good start for them. But this mid lane is something that interests me quite a lot. I've seen Earth Spirits win, I've seen Pangos win, so for me, this is a skill-based matchup.
Yep, and we have two very skilled players on their respective heroes here as well. Although if you had to ask me like which one is the more iconic hero combination, it would definitely be Malrine on the Pango.
Yeah, Yeah, I just wasn't impressed with how Adzantick played the Earth Spirit as well. I expected more from him, for sure. And Malrine, well, not missing a creep just yet. He will be eating a kick there. And one thing that we've seen these Earth Spirits do well is push in the wave.
Yes. Narin is going to have to contend with a lot of... Oh, the side lane. I wanted to talk about this lane because that is a lot of physical damage into a Treant Protector who does not have a lot of armor to start off with whatsoever, and not a core with him who can defend him, or even wants to defend him at all.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be going aggressive with every flak cannon, with every Nature's Grasp and Leech Seed that you have, so that Boom and NARMAN are low. If Boom and NARMAN have enough HP, they're gonna be killing Pantomem over and over and over again.
So here we see the outcome of that decision, and
Bye-bye. He just came back to the lane.
Gives no hoots. Zero.
Yep. Ulnit, he really doesn't do that much damage, and well, the Treant now, he's not gonna be coming back to the lane anytime soon. This is gonna be a problem for Ulnit, and of course, Boom is already gonna be coming forward, making sure to establish dominance here in this lane.
Exactly. This is like, hey guys, this man is not a rocket barrage. We can just stuff him into his locker.
Do you think Gyro is the kind of guy who's gonna be bragging about getting dominated by the Dawnbreaker? You don't have to answer that. And Tickles, 1k gold lead. That top lane is gonna be going well for them. Bottom lane is gonna be going well for them as well, which is expected for a Seeker. And this laning stage, this time around, Tickles are the one that are gonna be winning it. And you talked about tempo. This definitely helps with it.
Yeah, it does. This bottom lane also looking really nice for them so far. Xibbe, of course, not yet at the Drunken Brawler, let me smack you around stage of his levels, but that is Shad a lot of time to rack up the CS.
I'm seeing Pantomem now being a little bit more conservative with his approach. I like this a lot more. Just use your spells multiple times in quick succession. Make sure that they're low and they cannot turn on you. But sometimes when you're playing against a new lane versus something that's not being played all that much, then you can make mistakes. Ulnit tries to dodge the Starbreaker, will be successful, but the damage is very, very high. He will not be getting himself away. The Healing Lotus might actually survive because it's now down with a hit, and Ulnit will be okay.
That's Pantomem coming back to the lane
Cancelled
just in time.
Cancelled salve with the wave of there, so the Gyro will stay super low, and Shad is now a race car. Rum, and even Adzantick comes over with the kick and the roll. Xibbe will be taken down for sure, as Shad is just gonna continue to run around this lane super fast, as everybody is missing some type of HP. Of course, 2 heroes did die, so now it's gonna be a bit slower for him.
Yeah, and it's almost like Ads heard us saying that he was a little inactive in the previous game because, you know, rotations on level 5 from carries, you see that this top lane is a slaughter.
Yep, Boom will be going down, and Pantomem are going for NARMAN. He wants all the revenge, but with the creeps there and no armor on you, you know how it would end with NARMAN killing you as well. As the denies here onto the creeps, Pantomem, poor guy, he's getting nothing. NARMAN, he is tipping Xibbe, though I think he was meaning to tip Pantomem, just misclicked there.
You get nothing, good day, sir. Well, at the very least, Pantomem got a bunch of experience there, so that is nice for him. But Dawnbreaker now level 4, second level of the Celestial Hammer. They're going to be able to shove this lane in and do whatever they want. Like, dive the tower.
Like right now, go for the tower. Under the tower, though, you have extra armor on the Gyro. They see him clearly, not any longer. And Boom, no, he cannot die here. It's gonna be really bad if he does. Pantomem is running forward. Nice stun to save him there in the end, and he has a healing style, so Boom will be able to continue to farm. As Ulnit, I don't know if I can say the same thing for him.
No, he has not been getting to touch creeps very much, has he? And on top of that, he has constantly been brought low. Like, Boom really knowing what he's doing for his bottom lane every single time he goes in. It's like, if I don't die, it is totally worth it for me to make sure to low.
I mean, there's this one thing that is going really well for Nemiga, and that is the mid lane. And overall, I guess Gyro and the Dawnbreaker are dead even in CS, 19-5 to 19-5. So it is okay-ish for this Gyro. It is not a disaster. It could have been there if he had died underneath his tower again.
Yeah, absolutely. The Dawnbreaker is getting a lot out of it though. That's gonna be Soul Ring, nice little bit of extra armor versus all of the flag spam, and then, well, hopefully buying the chainmail first on those phase boots as well.
Pantomem now has the living armor, so that's gonna be helping versus the physical damage of these two in the top lane. That's pretty important. I'm not sure what Pantomem is doing.
Here.
Oh, they are going forward. They want Boom dead just before the Wisdom Runes. Might be a good time to fight. Swashbuckle gonna be used. Malrine will run away for now. Pops the DD, going for NARMAN. There's gonna be a lot in terms of right clicks. Boom has to be careful. Nice stun before the Rolling Thunder going into tier 2. You're not gonna be doing it.
No, you are not, and that pushes you off of any chance of contesting that Wisdom Rune on the bot side, or top side, excuse me, but also bot. Look at how far in Shad is right now.
He's fast, everybody is low, and he knows that he really cannot die, especially with the phase boots there. They wanted the Wisdom Rune, Dukalis is coming over, the roll is gonna be there as well as Malrine will be coming forward. Rolling Thunder, still available, and will be going for Adzantick, who he has stolen the Wisdom Rune, but will be giving his life away for it. You're not getting out of this stun.
No, you are not. Dukalis, I guess he didn't really overstay there. Malrine doesn't have much of a mana pool left, but that is both of the Wisdom Runes depriving the already kind of struggling supports of Nemiga of even more experience.
Yeah, and their level 6s are very important. The support level 6s in general in this game are very, very important. Nemiga, they cannot get kills without them. I mean, Malrine can only do so much. In Pantomem, well, he's gonna be going down as the gyro could be next on the menu. Boom coming forward. Oh, the creeps blocked him in. He couldn't get to the tower. Ulnit is dead. If nobody TPs in, he's just gone. Yep.
Yeah, and they're gonna leave him to his fate.
Poor guy. Just gets taken down. He was having so much fun with the Slark. He is not having fun with his gyro. And usually we see the gyro ahead of the Seeker. Not in this game. The Seeker is farming to his heart's content. The gyro, he's not farming at all.
No, he is not. Previously, at least he got to make use of the fact that the creeps are constantly pushed into him. But now, pantomem. Well, so no, good juggle.
Very nicely done there. They had to attack the tower as they didn't get the aggro at all, but the second they did, then he transferred it, and the Dawnbreaker gets herself to the base. Also has the Solar Guardian available, so if he wants to join inside of a fight immediately, he definitely can do so. And level 5 Gyro can do, I think. Yep, Xibbe, he has the split, will be going for it. The question is, how much can you do with it? Can they punish Shad? Swashbuckle doesn't connect, but they can punish Boom. That's gonna be the big kill if they can get it. No rupture, meaning you cannot slow down Malrine. It's just gonna be rolling through. Boom, nice astral pull into the Rolling Thunder, and they get themselves a kill. Nice turnaround from Nemiga. Finally a clean fight for them.
Very well done. Not really enough damage over on these two heroes to actually do anything to Xibbe once he pops his ult, and they didn't have a good way to prevent it either.
But they did force it out, and it's not pushing the tower, so I think Tickles are overall okay with it, especially now with Adzantick coming to the bottom lane. That means they want to continue with the aggression on this lane, and without the split, they most definitely can. This tower will fall.
Yeah, it's taken so much damage already, it really doesn't need more than a little tap actually.
Both of the supports of Tickles are level 6 skips, and that's pre-minute 10. The supports on the other side, they can dream of a level 6, especially the Dark Willow, who isn't even close to 5 at the moment.
No, like at least Pantomem got something out of that kerfuffle on top, right? Some kills, deaths.
When there's a lot of death.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Sure. Malrine gets the regen, so that's gonna be nice for the Pango, but a lot is on him. They really need his defusal as fast as possible, as currently Nemiga, they don't have the damage. They need his defusal, and they need the level 6 on Hellscream. Defusal they might get. The level 6 on Hellscream, that's gonna take a long time.
It's gonna take a long time, and they can't even really safely give him a lane, because the only lane that is, I mean, he is on mid. Normally that's where you park a support, right? Core leaves the lane, support gets 6 on the mid, but if you misstep here, they just dive you. You die.
Yeah, they know just how stronger they actually are. The Shad can also TP to the mid lane if he sees it as a good opportunity to go for a fight, as they do have the Solar Guardian. Team Tickles can easily bring 5 heroes to this mid lane, but 3 might be enough to take care of the tower as the siege creep is still alive.
One more glyph, but Adz can quite easily tank some of these hits as well.
They don't care.
A little bit.
Buckle, the golem will get dropped. They're coming in with the split. Dukalis will die. And Mallory dropping low. He gets himself to the side. He's trying to survive. No rolling thunder for you. Boom. He gets him into the ground. Ulnit is also coming to fight. He has to be very, very careful about what he does. And boom, going in. He wants to get the kill. Won't be able to do it. Ulnit is still alive. There's the roll from Adzantick. And a nice lift onto him. The stun on Ulnit once again being protected by the living armor. But ultimately he will die. Xibbe is on a killing spree. Gets another kill. NARMAN will be next on the menu. Nice kick. And he's trying to finish off pantomem. But he just got the overgrowth from all of those kills. Blade Mail though will be landing it on him as Adzantick tries to go for the roll away. Not gonna be happening. The Bedlam finishes him off. Nemiga, they get their level 6s. They win this fight. Shad is too late.
That was really only down to the fact that they actually get the levels during the fight though. And beautiful swap from NARMAN in the middle there. Not only does he make sure that the AoE of the Cursed Crown that's currently on the Dawnbreaker does not go off in the middle of the fight, but he also puts himself in a position to get the ranged last hit onto Ulnit, who might have otherwise gotten out.
Yeah, that could have been a real issue. If the gyro would have survived, it really would have hurt them. But you always have the vision because of the thirst, so they probably would have been able to run him down.
In all of this chaos though, I mean, it is a phenomenal TP from Ulnit. They're just really not expecting Boom to lay in this much damage.
Okay, so overall they still did lose a tower though. And that is a huge deal, as we are gonna be seeing Ulnit caught again. The Terra is being threatened and Ulnit will survive. No rupture was used. NARMAN being chased currently. Swashbuckle will be missed.
And this is one of the results of losing this tower, right? One of the reasons that Team Tickles is not afraid to lose heroes and spend cooldowns in pursuit of getting those towers down is that they have a very mobile lineup. They have a lot of vision thanks to the Bloodseeker as well. So they're going to be able to chase people down in this less protected area now.
They're giving some time to the gyro to come back into the game. He's still dead last in terms of the cores, but this is a gyro. He is going to be farming at incredible speeds. Still, when I see a Seeker that really crushes the laning phase, the hero really does farm well, if that is the way that he starts the game.
He goes really fast, and he gets to go from camp to camp so fast as well, as long as the rest of his team keeps on making their moves, and they are. Adz was currently looking for an opportunity to put some hurt on Malrine. Does not actually get it.
Dark Willow slowed down. Will they go for the roll? No, Hellscream is out. The Golem is available. Every single ulti is up. Apart. Okay, now even the Terrorize and the Bedlam are there. The Gyro's ulti, well, he's using it to farm, not really looking to fight at all.
And Hellscream is prioritizing the Lotus Orb in this game. Trying to get up a... I don't want to say like a solution, but at the very least a punishment for the Rupture as fast as possible, because the Rupture really does put Malrine into a very awkward position.
It will take some time for him as he doesn't have the Arcane Boots, but he did get a Perseverance, so that's nice. Boom, has been caught. The Cinder Brew will get ignited. He does pop the Blade Mail, and Malrine, very nice usage of his ulti there. Swashbuckle, boom, will get taken down. That Bedlam damage, it's sometimes ridiculous.
It is, and it's one of the reasons why I don't think Dark Willow really got nerfed.
No.
I didn't touch that.
Not really. No, let's see, they're gonna be going for the root pantomem. Also, the swap, he goes for an aggressive swap. He doesn't save Adzantick, which means he cannot leave. He's gonna get stunned up by the Cursed Crown, not gonna be able to get himself out. And NARMAN, you've just put yourself in a really bad position. A bonus kill after a bonus kill. So instead of only bringing down the Dawnbreaker, they get themselves two.
Yeah, that must be a misclick.
Yeah, it has to be, right?
I don't really see any other way. And now, boom, he is here again, but his teammates just died here and they have not backed off.
No, Shad is TPing, not really. Boom. will be trying to kill the Dark Willow, and now the Golem gets dropped. A lot of damage being done by the Warlock. He does finish off the Dark Willow. Xibbe could be some trouble as well. Goes for a TP out, understands the dangers currently of staying here, and he gets himself away. That is a Golem and your core for a support. Another win for Nemiga. Every single engagement is going their way, and this is what I was saying, Shad. I really wanted to see him in these fights.
Same. I understand, right? He's saying, okay, I nearly have BKB, just keep playing like you did previously a little bit. You have that space, shove out some waves, see if you can get a pick off, but that was... do you call that a cock-up cascade? Those were mistakes leading into other mistakes.
Now you don't have a Golem. You do have the Solar Guardian, but if Dawnbreaker is the only hero that's being caught, it's going to be a problem. One good thing for Tickles is they still haven't lost a single tower, so all of their tier 1s are up, whilst Nemiga, they don't have a single one, meaning that it's still Tickles that are going to be deciding when and where to fight, and Ulnit, it has been decided that he's dead. Or Guardian, stun. It's gonna take a little bit longer to finish him off. The Living Armor is keeping alive. Rolling Thunder. Not gonna be on a good roll there. Now the Rupture will get used. Malrine already stops that one, but they've slaughtered the support. And going forward with the Air Spirit, I don't think that you're finishing off the Pango. However, Boom is looking very much dead. Turns around with the Starbreaker, changes absolutely nothing. And the Air Spirit has to get himself away. Adzantick doesn't have that much mana, and he will use the remainder of it to TP himself out. Another very unsuccessful fight.
Yep, I mean, you get to kill the Gyrocopter, so he's dangling at the bottom of the list for a bit longer, but, well, the bottom of his own list, because Boom has now fallen off from that phenomenal start into having given up his life several times now. Oh no.
Overgrowth, Bedlam, goodbye my friend. Hellscream gets the kill. Nemiga are playing so fast and so clean. The only downside is that Ulnit is dying, but if his team continues to play like this, he's gonna have so much space to play with. Brewmaster has his ulti. Xibbe is setting up, going for NARMAN. There's the Cinder Brew, and this lady, she will get caught and brought down a couple of crits there. Xibbe just slaps her from behind. That's gonna be 2 heroes dead in quick succession. Nemiga are everywhere. Wherever you look, it's their hero.
Yeah, and not having to spend the Primal Split there does mean that now, well, I'd say that a couple of tier 1s are going to start falling, especially if Boom does not get out of dodge fast enough here.
Let's see. Boom has been caught. Xibbe,
he's just getting slapped.
He's doing so much damage. What the hell is happening? He's gonna try to go through the portal, and well, the homing missile will chase him across the map. He got himself out at least.
So much damage from the Spirit Vessel as well. And
they're chasing. They're like, homing missile will connect. Let's just kill him. Rolling Thunder gonna be used, coming from the side. Shad will get stunned up. He takes some damage. He cannot get the Rupture off. And Solar Guardian gonna be used. There's just gonna be a bonus kill. Boom! He's gone. The homing missile in perfect timing. Oh, come on, Kims. This is... You can't write this stuff up. Is this scripted? What the hell is going on? At least the Ulnit dies again. I don't know what the hell he was doing that deep. Probably thinking the Team Tickles are going to be TPing top to help their cores. But Nemiga, again, are the ones that are getting a better trade on the map.
Shad's courier turned around with the BKB on it, on top of his corpse. That was several kinds of the worst timing I've ever seen, or the best, depending on if you're rooting for Nemiga here. But I'd say they don't need that luck at this point.
They don't really need it. They make their own luck. The way that they're playing, it really is no surprise that everything is going their way in the past couple of minutes. And look at Hellscream. We're kind of feeling bad for this Dark Willow and how the hero had nothing, very low levels. 5, 1, and 9, Lotus Orb ready, killing everything on the map. Golem, will he be able to get the gold? Nice one on the gold just before it expires.
That feels fantastic, just spending a 30 seconds cooldown and get that juicy extra bonus. A long way towards a Boots of Bearing, which also, once again, very important in a game versus a Warlock, versus the Earth Spirit. Hellscream is going to do so much for his team, and he's tanking up all the while as well. You have to not forget that these supports over on Nemiga are now not nearly the easy targets that they used to be.
Look at Malrine's item. He's a genius. He is a genius. He is gonna Rolling Thunder. He's gonna eat the Rupture, take so much damage during it, and then Satanic Swashbuckle and heal himself up. That is just beautiful.
Yeah, I see no gaps in that plan either.
The gyro, he did overtake the Seeker. There was so much of a difference between the two, and now the gyro is ahead. He does have the BKB, doesn't have the Aghanim Scepter just yet, but gyro is ready to fight if it does come down to it. We're seeing the win probability now being in favor of Nemiga. Not really all that weird, as they do have a 6k gold lead. Brewmaster will have Radiance fairly soon. Items are just flying out.
Yep, and what's more, they're also currently flying their gyrocopter right into the pit, where with a little help of the Solar Crest, they're going to make easy work of Roshan.
Oh, the scan was used, but this is gonna be going down fast, so Tickles, they need to be getting here. They don't have the golem. We'll be having it in 9 seconds. Shad, he's still on the top lane. His teammates, they need to get here super fast. Rose dropping low, and Xibbe getting out of the pit. He's thinking about going for a split, but for now just wants to break the smoke.
Going to be successful, but Roshan not dead yet. If the ads should go right now.
Oh,
It
nice
busted.
block there. Ulnit now has the Aegis. The golem will get dropped. Can he go for the split? And he gets it off, taking so much damage in the process. The upheaval is still great. Pantomem trying to get himself away from that one, but Ulnit running in with a BKB. He just doesn't care. Adzantick will be able to throw himself away. Dukalis very low and very dead as well. And there will be a homing missile onto Shad. Luckily, he's very speedy and should be able to live through this. Or will he? Xibbe, he wants that lift. Won't be able to get it.
Absolutely gorgeous. The fact that Xibbe gets to live after also interrupting that roll, he saves the Aegis for his team, and then
They caught him!
also saves the fight.
Gyro, another homing missile. Now
No.
he's out. They needed Malrine there.
Not this time. Yeah, the timing from ads was perfect. He would have gotten that for sure, but 4
Shad.
Brewlings.
Shad was again late. He was again late. He had to be there to kill Xibbe. If he was there, Xibbe dies, and then we might be seeing a completely different fight. I think we're seeing a different fight. Oh, Adzantick.
We're seeing a fight right now.
He still has an Aegis, so that's not the easiest target to roll away. Malrine running forward. The upheaval is slowing him down. The silence will connect. He still has the Satanic, and he has to go for that swashbuckle. Himself up. He is back up to full. He just doesn't care. He has been ruptured. Going for the Rolling Thunder, but they do bring down Shad. Oh, Malrine just doesn't care. He survives for everything. They cannot kill him. The shield crash will be used, and no, he will not die. But Team Tickles, they will. GG will be called as the league at 23 minutes and 20 seconds. They are crushing it in this grand final, Kips, as they really did show Tickles how you play Dota. Malrine, especially, MVP in this game for sure.
Absolutely, and I think I'm starting to see it. I think I'm starting to see the quality.